All right, welcome back, guys. We're in Game 3 of our final best of 3 of the day. Once again, I'm Niz. You're watching NizCast. I've got a co-caster with me. It's going to be Goofy. He's been casting with us throughout the night. Goofy, are you there?
Hi, guys.
There he is. And we've got Indie Bear once again on stats. He just dropped a link to
Radiant
the
team
brackets
pick.
in the chat for you guys. Spitfire was looking for it. So, yeah, so basically what's happening is this is the open qualifiers. I've explained this every time, but people keep asking questions about it, so I'm just going to lay it out one more time. There's like a two-tiered qualifier system. So there's the open qualifiers. The top 4 teams that finish in the open qualifiers, they then get an invite to the main qualifiers. Main qualifiers determine who goes to the actual main event, which of course is going to be a LAN in New York at in the first week of October, which all 3 of us casting this game are going to be going to, so that's awesome. But yeah, we're in Game 3 of our final best of 3 to determine which of these 2 teams will go to that main qualifier.
Reserve time.
As Team Imagine won Game 1, Sector 5, they won Game 2, and well, that's where we are now. As some people are also asking about who these teams are, or just kind of clarifying it. Sector 5 is basically the old Not Today, the Not Today of 4 days ago, as they left Not Today, and it's still the same guys: Smash, Misko, Stinger, Van, Masoko, all those guys. So yeah, so that's who Sector 5 is. And Team Imagine, they're basically the team that used to be known as Leviathan. The only difference there is they replaced Shredder and picked up Fran Gray. So pretty much the same team, and if you guys have been following either of these teams, you know that both these teams always have good matches against each other. So hopefully we're going to get another good one. Last game was a little slow at moments, but we'll see if this one can spice things up. Both teams opening with their Broodmother and Pudge bans, which are kind of respect bans, but Anti-Mage also gets banned out by Team Imagine. And Lesh. So very different bans than we're used to seeing right off the bat here. But Goofy, we get to see your Storm Spirit.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite heroes. I really like the way it was played last time as well. I think all the item pickups were correct. And I hope we see it again. They baited Lina again. Maybe they're going to do the same thing probably, dude. I bet. They didn't get the Earthshaker this time though, unfortunately. Alright, that's correct. That's what they did, right?
Yes. Except Team Imagine was the one with the Lina and the Earthshaker. Right?
I thought they got ES Storm. I'm not sure, dude. I'm confused at this point. Anyway, I really like
It's been a long day, guys.
Yeah, I really like seeing Storm Spirit. The AM ban is good, especially if you're going to pick Storm. 2 respect bans, 1 for each team. Bounty Hunters is floating right now. It's something worth noting.
One thing that we do have is we're going to have a Clockwork up against a Lina. So if you choose to run that Lina as a core, Clockwork is pretty much one of the better heroes to go up against it. So Team Imagine is going to have that going for them. How does that happen? Sector 5 just got a Gyrocopter in the second round of picks?
Yeah, and Bounty Hunter's still floating as well.
Radiant team pick.
It's a mystery.
This is what happens when there's so many respect bans.
Yeah, also when you fill the other team out and you figure out which standard bans they're not going to use anyway, it starts to give you more space for banning what you want to ban.
Yeah. See Rubik getting picked up as well here. Some good spells for him to steal too this game. Fissure is always incredible. Anything that Lina has is
10
good.
seconds remaining.
Gyro, not really.
5 seconds remaining.
But call down's always good if you can grab that one.
Reserve time.
Gyro's goggles freak me out, man. I don't like how they poke in and out. You ever notice that, man?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
That's kind of gross if you think about it. Like, it doesn't look right.
The original Gyrocopter model, he was actually wearing oven mitts. He wasn't wearing gloves.
In Dota 2 or Dota 1?
In Dota 2. They were oven mitts. In Dota 1, he was just basically the Gyrocopter model from Warcraft 3.
Yeah. But didn't know if that had oven mitts on. That character was kind of quirky as well.
Yeah. They came from behind. Well, I just did that on stream. Alright, Disruptor gets picked up here by Sector 5. What is this spam going on in chat?
Yeah, I really like Disruptor. I think the hero's good.
Yeah, we've seen actually him get played quite a bit today. Which is good to see because he's always one of those heroes that gets left out a lot in the drafts.
10 seconds remaining.
But that means we're either going to have a core Lina or a core Earthshaker. Because I don't
5
think it's going to be a
seconds
core
remaining.
Disruptor.
Could be, dude. Could be Snob Disruptor. You don't know. Stand in Snob Disruptor.
What? So it could be offlane Earthshaker, or it could be mid Lina, are kind of those two options. If they're one of those isn't run as a support. And I already mentioned
So
the fact that Clock is strong against the core Lina.
I think you're going to debut the Jenkins Gauntlet this game. You know? Just show him what he's got.
I do think the Earthshaker Disruptor combo is a better support combo too, though. I don't know. Still trying to think it out.
Really, honestly, dude, the picks of dummy for such a loop. I've decided to stop predicting them so much. I think I've been wrong most of the day. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick. Pretty sure they're gonna pick a mid hero still. They may pick Shadowfiend. Dude, Shadowfiend is really strong here for Dire, but it is Dire, so.
It's definitely. I definitely like the Shadowfiend here as well, and that of course would slide your Storm Spirit to the safe lane, so you don't have that Storm versus Lina matchup.
SF isn't very much better,
5 seconds
unfortunately.
remaining.
Oh, their hero's still in the game. Okay.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, it's
Why
kind of
would
weird that so many of these heroes are making it so deep in the draft. Like you said, still
Actually,
Bounty
though,
Hunter.
his like protective move, I can't think of what it's called.
10
Icy Tomb,
seconds remaining.
something like that. What's his
Cold Embrace.
Cold Embrace? Not even
I
cold. What the hell is
cheated, I
Icy Tomb? So yeah. So Cold Embrace is not too good against the Radiant team right now. But besides that, hero's solid.
I mean, the big thing is obviously his ult, right? If he can get the Winter's Curse off on the gyro, that'd be huge.
10 seconds remaining.
Or at least have gyro kill his teammates.
5 seconds remaining.
Darkseer gets
Radiant
banned out
team
by
pick.
surprisingly Team Imagine, although
Yeah, it's reverse logic.
they definitely couldn't
Darks.
use it with their lineup.
Yep.
But yeah, it is a strong. It would have been a strong offlaner for Sector 5. Clinks gets banned as well. There's the
Bounty
bounty.
Hunter, dude.
He does
Dire
get picked,
team
and he's going to be played in. I don't know. I don't know what position. I guess this is
Mid Bounty Hunter.
offlane
Or anything about
Earthshaker.
Dota? I don't know, dude. I have no
It's
idea.
probably
I'm sorry.
both of them offlane. Earthshaker and Bounty Hunter are both offlane together, and the Bounty's going to move around a little bit. That leaves the Lina mid, the Gyro, and Disruptor
10
safe lane.
seconds remaining.
Team Imagine's got the Clockwork off lane. Storm Spirit safe lane.
Disruptor's pretty good against Clock, huh? You just disrupt him after he hooks. And then, like, Clock doesn't really have an option besides waddling back to the fight.
Yeah, Disruptor's really good against Clock. So that's interesting. The Naga Siren pick. They must be fine with putting the Storm mid then.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad as long as you can. Oh no, when Chibi last went up against Smash in a, it's a different lane. It doesn't matter. But TA Shadowfiend, Smash got the better of him for sure. So, but then they won that game. So, am I thinking of the wrong game, dude? My brain is fried. I'm so sorry. No, Smash was doing really good at the start as SF in that game, and then
10 seconds
like he farmed some
remaining.
agents and recovered. And then there was the fight at like level 7 where he tried to ult. Yeah, I got it. I remember now. That level 6 ult stuff on SF didn't work out that game. Remember?
Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a rough time for Smash that game, but I'll introduce the Radiant because I've been introducing them every game. So we're going to go with Sector 5 here on the Radiant side. Playing their Lina is going to be a player by the name of 5, but that is Smash. He's going to be playing the Lina, as I was just mentioning. Stinger is going to be playing the Bounty Hunter, going on a little bit of an adventure into the dire jungle right to start things off. We've got Shinky, aka Van. He's going to be playing the Gyrocopter. Because I Can is Masoku. He's going to be playing the Disruptor. And UPS, aka Misko, is going to be playing the Earthshaker.
And for the Dire team, we have Shibby on the Storm Spirit, the Mighty Flying Zebra on the Winter Wyvern, Nusham, my favorite, on the Rubik, and Mineski Fran Gray on the Naga Siren. Also, I forgot Jenkins on Clockwork. How do you forget Jenkins, right? What a disaster.
You can't forget Jenkins. It's the world, the relevant. We got some action already.
No invade this time, dude. No invade this time, huh?
No, we got a lot of harass going out here as everyone's going after this top rune. And it will go, actually both bounty runes going the way of Sector 5. Now Fissure will stun a couple of them up. Shibby getting kind of low, but I think he'll be fine. I don't think we're going to see First Blood just yet. Unless Stinger overcommits and walks into some kind of detection. Was there any detection on board? There was. We've got a Sentry for Nusham. And Flying Zebra actually has a Dust as well.
So what lanes are you looking at, Niz, for the most action in this game?
Well, I think bottom is a match of the two basically the same spells, and for some reason Gyrocopters just deals a ridiculous amount of damage much faster than Clockworks, but it doesn't stun like Clock. But it'll be an interesting matchup between the two of them, 1v1. I think Gyro should run away with that, but it's one of those things where Clockwork can very easily score a kill as well. But I think that should be generally Gyro favored, and especially with Disruptor moving his way down there. He should be getting a
lot of Clockwork. I haven't played much off lane, but a lot of Clockwork 1v1s are based on if you can drain the other player's mana in time or not.
And we already saw him get a Cogs push there. And that's just going to help burn through some of the Gyro's mana. In the mid lane, we've got Lina going up against the Storm Spirit, and we also got the Winter Wyvern here and the Bounty Hunter here. So both these two heroes are going to be moving around. Winter Wyvern kind of hovering around mid lane. Bounty Hunter is going to be hovering between top and middle. Speaking of top, we've got UPS on the Earthshaker. He's going to be up here going up against the Naga Siren and the Rubik. So far, I think bottom, Gyro is going to be the winner there. Lina, you could say is going to win mid, but I think it's primarily going to be a wash. In the top lane, I think Earthshaker is going to get everything that he wants in the top lane.
And you're calling that wash early, man. This lane it's a dangerous lane. She's 8-4 right now to 3-0.
Well,
fortunately, she gets to DD.
I knew the DD was coming. I was just ahead of the game. But yeah, that should definitely help Shibby get back in the game here with that double damage.
Sweet.
Where's our Bounty Hunter? He's all the way down here. Oh boy, we're gonna have a Bounty Hunter camping out for the courier. Yeah, it looks like they're not even going to send it out until 3 minutes, so.
Well, one thing Indy pointed out is, I don't know if this is a good thing to point out while casting, but ping is a really important issue in these games. And depending on server location, it can change what heroes are really strong. It's not fun to think about that, but when you're at 200 ping, it's pretty much impossible to play against a Storm Spirit. So we'll see if that plays has any effect in this game. I know whenever I've played this team, when I played Not Today, and we played on SA, and there's like we play Brazilian teams on SA, there's no way to click on Storm Spirit in time, like in between his jumps. So it's kind of like a lame thing to think about, but it certainly does play a role in these games. I'm not sure about the servers for ESL though, but our stats guy certainly thinks there's something going on with that. So just thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah, it's probably US East. I can check the ping in just a second, but we are going to have a couple TPs into the mid lane here. Both NizCast and Flying Zebra TPing on in, and they're not going to be able to get a pick off, but there were a lot of heroes gravitating towards the mid lane for Sector 5 as Earthshaker made his way there, as well as the Bounty Hunter, who's now wrapped all the way around. He went through the secret shop to get there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So Bounty Hunter, he has like 2 timings, right? He has like what he does in the first 5 minutes, and then what he does at level 6.
Yeah.
And like in between those 2 timings, he's kind of like how quick he gets 6 certainly matters though. So that's another thing to look out for.
His job is just to be a pain in the ass early on, really. Maybe get a courier snipe, maybe force out a couple sentries from the enemy team. Potentially get a kill mid, but that seems like it very rarely happens now. And like you said, once he hits 6, then it's just all about the track goal. As I just jumped down there right as he went down. NizCast getting the first blood. They drop the gyrocopter. Oh, almost gets a second before he goes down. But looks like the Disruptor not going to get away, as he's going to go down to the range creeps. As I was watching this battle that was going on at the top rune, a Stinger was slowly making his way through the
that Winter River death, man, that was
burns, doesn't
that was silly.
He was slowly making his way through the trees there, and eventually just ran out of ways to destroy trees. And then they flew in the courier, so that they had vision to just right-click him. And this is an interesting exchange. They actually are going to get the kill on the Bounty Hunter, but Storm goes down, and Smash just barely gets away with very little HP. As now I think is a moment I can actually check that pings for you guys. As yeah, everyone's in around 100. It's not that bad. There's like
that's not that bad.
At like 197. It's not that bad.
That's not bad. That player is not going to be able to get so much right there. Okay, both 200 ping, you're playing against Storm Spirit. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Well, Jenkins was directly on top of the Disruptor there, but he did get glimpsed back. He does have a DD bottled right now. He's already used all of his abilities though, so he's not going to be able to turn anything around here. Calldown's going to come out.
Boy.
Jenkins will go down. Will NizCast be able to get out of here? It doesn't look like it. The kinetic
Run, NizCast!
field will miss. He's desperately trying to run back to the safety of his tier 2 tower, but Van will catch him just in time with the gyrocopter and bring him down.
We're in for an interesting Naga game here, man. She's farming a lot. I haven't seen this in a while.
1 in 20.
This is going to be blast from the past.
Yeah, it certainly has been a while since we saw any kind of Naga play like this. In fact, we don't really see much
game
Naga
at
at
TI,
all.
I think.
Sorry?
No, there was tons of Naga at TI, man.
Well, yeah, but it's a different style of Naga. Like, very different.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've seen this. I think 1 game at TI, there was already Naga. That I was sober enough to recollect. But there may have been more.
Some pings coming out in the top lane. Maybe they're going to look to go for a gank here on the Earthshaker. As the Winter Wyvern's flying around, it will pop the flying ability thing, whatever that's called. But UPS will just lay down the fissure and he'll just back away. So he won't go down. As Gyro goes down. Where the heck was that?
To be fair, Arctic Burn doesn't seem like it has anything to do with flying.
It really doesn't. Ooh, hookshot will land. As Jenkins comes jumping on in on Smash here, and oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
That's why you keep jumping as Storm Spirit.
Wow. Well, Shibby jumps in and takes the fast trip back to the fountain. A Smash just Lagunas him and still gets out of there alive. Wow. I can't say I saw that coming. We got more action in the bottom as Connect Field and Cogs, and everything's gone down as we've got the call down. Jenkins will go down, and Disruptor once again just almost getting out of there with very little HP, but Chibi comes jumping on in with the ball lightning to finish him off. More action in the mid lane as we've got the Bounty Hunter chasing down the Rubik as he will get cold embraced. Now Stinger's on the run as he's been dusted out.
Yosham has nothing though.
The smash was forcing the Nog out of the top at the same time.
Now I got illusion here, dude. Whoa. He's gonna farm so many camps.
He's gonna stack the entire map. So far, what do we got going here? We got Naga still farming way faster than anyone else in the game. Then we got Smash. He's doing all right. 54 and 8 on the Lina. Chibi, he fell quite a bit behind Smash. 31 and 3. And I kind of skipped over Van on the gyrocopter. He's doing alright as well. 52 and 25. So lots of CS going the way of Sector 5.
There's one thing. When you're drafting and you pick 2 heroes that need your own jungle, like a disadvantaged in-lane Storm Spirit and then a Naga, someone's making sacrifices. I'm not saying it's always bad to pick that. Of course not. Like, these guys definitely draft better than I do. What I'm saying is that it's part of the game, you know? Like, it's something to consider. As we see Storm try to do some aggro jungling, that's perfectly... This is part of the strategy of Storm Spirit. This is one thing that makes Storm Spirit a good hero. One of the many things. He's usually pretty safe when he does stuff like this, post 6.
Mm-hmm.
And taking the other team's potential gold away is pretty good.
Yeah, I was actually, you know, I mentioned it's kind of sad that you always mention Blitz whenever you're talking about Storm Spirit, but I was watching something, I don't remember what it was, but Blitz was talking about it, how not enough Storm Spirits do that. They go into the enemy jungle, and you have to recognize when that's the right play, and you just go and you take that farm. You don't worry about farming your own side of the jungle. A lot of Storms always kind of gravitate around this pole, or this camp by their closest to their base. And he says it's not about that. You got to move into the enemy base, leave that farm for your teammates, because you're level 6 Storm Spirit. You can jump away. You should be relatively safe. And on top of that, you need to make sure that you're staying off the map so that the enemy team is always scared.
Especially in pub games, like the team has to make an organized effort to kill Storm Spirit usually, especially post treads stick. Like, they need to actually gank you to kill you. So, like, being in the enemy jungle, taking their farm is really good.
Well, I saw like about 1 million pings came out from Frangray there. So he was pinging all over the place. But I'm not sure what he was actually pinging. He was pinging all over his jungle, and then he was also pinging in the mid lane. Now he's also pinging out the fact that they just spotted Smash, and I believe Misco as well from this this observer ward. But this one.
Look at Dire ward vision, man. It's so solid. See this?
Yep.
I've
Looking at
almost
it right now,
wall.
just switched over to their vision.
Dire's top tower
Any kind of
is under
movement
attack.
away from the Radiant base, they're seeing everything. And then we contrast that with Team Imagined vision and... Or sorry, with Sector V. Sector 5, why do I say V?
Dire's top
They,
tower has
I
fallen.
mean, they have kind of similar vision. But just not as much coverage, not as deep. Despite the fact that all those wards are really kind of gravitating around the river. Nusham actually stole Rocket Barrage. I wonder why he... I guess it's a good good ability if you can actually get on top of a hero.
Yeah, of
for you to
course.
deal a lot
Does
of
so much
damage.
damage, man.
But you're a Rubik, right? Like, and who are you going to get on top of on the enemy team?
What? Rubik? on top of an enemy team. Bounty hunter when you catch him out.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's why he's got tranquil boots, dude. And you know anything this? He's got a tranquil right on top. Oh my god, look at this.
This is ballsy. They're just running right in from behind. They're going to catch NizCast to start everything off.
There was Wyvernal. That would have been so bad.
Jenkins is going to go down as well now. Will they look for another target? Shibi's the closest, but he's got a full mana pool, so they're not going to be able to bring him down. While all this is going on, Naga just silently pushing in the top lane.
Almost relic.
3,400 gold.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Everything's going really well for Naga this game.
Surprisingly, she's not our top farmer in the game right now.
Dire's middle
We get
tower has fallen.
6,300 net worth on the Naga, but 7,200 net worth on the Lina. Smash.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I told you, don't underestimate that lane, man. That says that lane is fine. It doesn't mean in a practical, real game situation, that lane is fine. Like, it's not a fine lane. It's really bad for Storm. Especially like someone who doesn't only play Storm Spirit, right? Like, or doesn't practice it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Shivy Storm is good. I don't even mean it that way. I'm just saying like someone who hasn't practiced that matchup a lot. And I bet Shivy has, dude. It's just not a good matchup.
Well, it's not so much that I'm just kind of taking Blitz's word as you know, like, I forget what terminology to use there, but
Radiant's middle tower is
it's the
under
fact that I think Shibi couldn't easily just fall back to his jungle because the fact that there was a bounty hunter there, and I think I definitely or I underestimated how the kind of effect that the bounty hunter would have on the Storm Spirit there, because he definitely can't go into the jungle and get as low as you typically get on a Storm Spirit when you're farming stacks.
Oh, Dusham, looking to be a track kill here, man.
Yeah, that was a track kill. I saw the track go out. Didn't actually see the kill go down, but yeah, they came in from behind there and dropped Dusham.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
the thing about it too is like in the early game he couldn't go because Naga, and I mean the early game he couldn't go because of Bounty Hunter, and then the, like 6 minutes in or whatever he couldn't go because of. Sorry, at first he couldn't go because of PH, and then later it's Naga's space, you know.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this is
Dire's bottom tower.
we have to see what happens when they get Radiance. That's what kind of game we're having right now.
Radiant structures.
Song is pretty good in this game. Winter Wyvern's one of those heroes where his ult is really strong if you can think about you have enough time to think about where to put it down as well. Right? Like usually it happens in the heat of the moment.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
In this game, there should be Song into Wyvern ult, and that's really good.
Yeah, and I think you also have the clockwork to potentially create a better scenario too with the clogs on the end of Song. But oh my goodness, they're just coming in. This is a fight between the tier 2s and the tier 3s at 16 minutes into the game, and we're gonna have Team Imagine lose 3 heroes. They will get 1 return kill. Shibi won't be able to clean up any more. But that was a little bit of an aggressive player.
Man, this
aggressive
gold lead
play.
is just the gold lead is gigantic. Just take a look at it.
Oof. That's a lot for 17 minutes. That's almost 7.5k.
Dire's structures
6,800 right now. And XP.
I still believe the game is winnable.
4,000. You still think the game is... Sorry?
I still think the game is winnable, yeah, for sure. It's one fight getting greedy and getting songed and then Storm jumping on you. And like a fight goes even, like if they even try to push high ground and the fight goes even, it's really bad for them with that big gold lead.
Yeah, but you do have to keep in mind that when you trade 2 for 2, even with that rubber band, it's almost like Sector 5 is still staying even with you as long as they're track kills.
I think at Naga here, we're in really bad shape for the Dire team.
Yeah, it looks like they will. No, they're good.
Oh, she escapes. Still, she's being pestered in her jungle. It's unfortunate. Rating's essentially done though.
1,300 gold right now. So close.
It's interesting to see what item Shibi's gonna go. I'm almost sure that it's still gonna be the Bloodstone. Bloodstone's really good for defending your base.
Zap.
Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it's really good for defending your base, and like defending your high ground, I should say, right? Like in the other game, I liked the Orchid choice because the game was going to be decided a little earlier and outside outer towers during dives. But in this game, I think the Bloodstone's really good because Storm can die.
Dire's middle
Like if he suicides for like 2 kills, there'll be a 10 charge Bloodstone. He'll respawn in like 6 seconds and be able to fight again. And that could be what they need to recover.
So you know, you laid down a lot of potential options there, and the Storm really thinking about the kind of game mode going forward. We've seen this a few times tonight. The Storm Spirit sitting at 2,600, 2,700 gold on hand. Is that just because he's waiting to see what the enemy team's doing to make that decision on what item he should go for, or why are they waiting so long?
To be honest with you, I think it's a space issue. It's kind of a lame answer, but I'm pretty sure it's a space issue. When you go stick plus Soul Ring, you can't TP. So he bought out because he planned to defend and wasn't going to need a TP scroll.
Okay, we will have a hook shot here from Jenkins trapping in the Bounty Hunter. His track will go out, but it's not on the Naga. It's on an illusion. Song getting used here. Jenkins is ticking away in a static storm. He will go down as soon as this song ends, I imagine.
Oh, what a Cogs!
No, it doesn't save him. The Disruptor gets a right click off.
Rubik's got track here.
With that kill, they'll back away, but like you said, Rubik got track there, so that's actually quite important for them. Any kill they get now, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this will be gigantic. The other thing about Bloodstone and base is when you go for your suicide, like defending your base jump, you die actually. I mean, it's so obvious, but people forget about stuff like that, for sure. Yeah, but my answer to your other question is kind of lame, dude, but I think that's really what it is. You don't really have space up until the point where you almost can buy your whole soul booster.
Yep. Because I just thought I'd point it out, because we have seen it a few times tonight, where all of a sudden it's just like, why is this Storm hoarding so much gold, and then all of a sudden he buys 2 or maybe all 3 of the items for the soul booster. And
there's a good pub build where you don't. There's a good pub build where you don't get treads, but that's the only way you're gonna have space is if you do the arcane boots thing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I wouldn't do that in this game, that's for sure.
So we got a couple big items coming out here. As we've got the Earthshaker getting closer and closer to his Blink Dagger, sitting at 2,100 gold right now, so 150 away from that Blink. We've got Gyro going with a very different build than we saw him play earlier in the other games. So he's got Phase Boots, S and Y, Helm of the Dominator, and Drums.
Something much more typical, right?
Yeah, something much more typical as opposed to the super tanky Gyro that we saw earlier.
I mean, that tanky Gyro had some kind of magical taunt on the other team's Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
Like, the other team's Storm could not resist attacking him. He had hard Scotty evasion, and Storm was just all over him.
So we've also got a Glimmer Cape coming out soon for the Disruptor, so he's going to be so good at countering the Clockwork on the other team. Oh, I saw the TP from Smash. I didn't see any enemy heroes up there, but apparently there was a dragon flapping his wings around.
Is my thing? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Teamwork.
Nusham's still holding on to that track, although it is going to go away soon.
Dude, I would say there's a 12,000 gold lead. This is the worst a 12,000 gold lead has ever looked, I think. I don't think that they're going to lose, but...
What do you mean?
I don't think Dire's favored. Well, I don't mean Dire's favored, but I think this is the worst the 12,000 gold leads ever looked. There's not many options. They have to rush and push. And pushing is really dangerous against this composition.
They do have the Naga. Like you talked about before, with just
I'm saying the gold lead looks bad. It like it's misleading to say that Radiant is 12,000 gold ahead.
So you think it's not representative of the
state of the game? Yeah, I think Dire still has a shot.
It's over-representing any potential lead that Sector 5 has.
Yeah. They have 2 supports that don't need gold, so that's a bunch of it right there.
Oh, they might get caught in Roche here too.
Naga Song.
Radiant's middle tower.
Naga Song, they're going to jump in with the Storm Spirit. They're going to steal
Roche.
He gets, not only does he kill Roche, but he also steals the Aegis. And now they're just going to jump away. He does get caught in a Yule's. And he dodges the LSA.
That's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's actually missed timing there from Smash. Because you shouldn't be able to ball lightning, and that, unfortunately, that could be a little bit of the ping. But
that was, he went. Phew.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was incredible, man.
it's so much better with the sound effects.
That's something you can't believe when it happens to you, dude. Like, you're like, oh, alright, yeah. A hero does that, you're not allowed to rush against that hero. It's incredible they stood calm and finished the rush, and then... So easy to panic and try to kill a gyro there, that's for sure.
So now certainly that that gold lead's looking even more overrepresenting. Overrepresented?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't think that's even a word.
I don't think the way you're saying it is good.
Do it with flair.
The gold lead is not indicative of the state of the game.
There we go. But that still doesn't tell you which side it falls on.
Yeah.
English is a hard language.
Yeah, man. Especially after those long Dota games.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're gonna
Bounty
have...
Hunter?
Tower is under attack.
Bounty Hunter brings like one thing. You know, the Shuriken buff is really good, but besides that, he doesn't do much late game. Track is good, gold is good, but I mean in terms of actually
bottom tower is
being
under
part of the
attack.
team.
His contribution is a very small amount of burst damage and mainly support items and just giving his team more gold in the fights. Oh, they're going to use an Echo here to stun the Naga. No sleep for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, it came up right as he died.
Shibi needs out, dude.
Shibi's not going to get out as he's going to get trapped in a static storm with the kinetic field. He's going to go down and we're going to lose Nisham as well.
Wow, that's not supposed to happen either, dude. Remember I said the other thing wasn't supposed to happen? He's also not supposed to get away that time. You're definitely supposed to spam Yules where he's spawning. Like, you definitely don't try to light strike away off Aegis, but if you're not familiar with the timing, definitely just Yules him. That could have been worse, I guess.
Oh, certainly.
Like, if you're not sure you're going to get him there, you definitely use him.
Incoming.
I can't afford to miss that.
We're also talking about Smash, though, right? Like, I don't know. I think he'd be able to nail that timing on the Aegis respawn.
He missed it on the Yules up here.
Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of, unfortunately, I'm defaulting to maybe a little bit of ping issue there. And just timing it wrong.
Oh.
But I don't know. He could just have gotten it wrong.
I don't want to talk too much about ping, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really want to either, but I did bring it up, so.
Twice the cutting power.
But Smash will continue.
The main reason I want to talk, it's just lame, you know? Like, it's really like, it's the anti-hype.
It's one of those things that we can't really avoid, and it is what it is. But like I said, when I checked the pings earlier, they weren't that drastic.
Shibi is... game sense is somewhat important on Stormsphere, right? Because, like, taking this tower is definitely the play. It's, like, without a doubt, 100% the play. Taking bot tower, maybe killing another wave.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And here it is. The game sense is on point. Their wards are good, and he's able to take a tower here.
The only thing he has to be really wary of is obviously he's going to have to TP back and help his team because they're threatening the mid-tier 1. But when he does, he has to wait 4 seconds before he actually rejoins the fight. And look at this. The Bounty Hunter's actually making his way down here because he knows that Shibi's going to have to TP back. So he's going to rely on just using a Shuriken to stun.
But look what's happened, man. Naga's cut the mid wave. Naga's taking top tower. Like, see, this is exactly why that Stormsphere going bottom was a play. Like, it just created too many issues for
they're gonna use the song here to get the kill on the Earthshaker.
Just using a song for a kill. Oh my god. I hope they get it now. It'd just be sad otherwise.
So still.
But that's the thing, like what I was talking about looks like it was actually going to be a decent play for them. The problem is all of it just took too long. And like you said, the Naga used the illusions to cut the creep wave. And once you've lost your creep wave, you have no chance of pushing up to the high ground without a creep wave. So unfortunately it just took a little bit too long.
Still have glyph.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna find Stinger in the river here. Wow, he's gonna get away. As Jenkins goes down there. There was a steal
nice
from
high ground
Nusham, but
play.
it was the invis.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's tracked, so it's not gonna help him get
Nusham's-
away here.
Oh, oh, look, he got a kill! What a player!
Turns around with the fade bolt, bounces it to Stinger and gets a kill. Smash is so fast right now.
This is like space created though.
He'll go down.
Like trading that Rubik for a kill and then making that space is really good.
Meanwhile, Naga farmed the entire Radiant jungle all at once.
Do you know what item I really like on Storm Spirit? Maybe not in this game because there's no tragic damage, but Shiva's, right? Like, it's just so good, man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Instead, he opts for the
Orchid.
Orchid this game. It's also not bad.
We're gonna see that gem come out again, so Sector 5, they really like their early gems to really kind of knock down any vision.
Again, smash Laguna Blades, the illusion. That day gets pinged out as well immediately by Fran Gray.
That's got to be the best feeling in the world when you're the Naga.
Yeah, it's really annoying on these heroes, like... Where's this when you're like a Rubik, right? Like, oh, it's not from me, Rubik.
Yeah, Yule's on the Nusham. Song's gonna get popped. And
Also,
just
no
imagine
kill
if they
there
look to
because
fight here.
the illusion got Laguna'd, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's cause and effect right there.
Cold Embrace is gonna go out. And the Winter Wyvern's just sitting there in his little ice tomb.
Well, I don't know about this, man.
He'll
Choosing to fight
eventually go
anywhere
down.
inside your
Shibby
base.
jumping in and out. Won't get the kill on the Stinger. Jenkins gets a kill but goes down. Now Shibby's tracked and looks like...
Dude, I don't
He's
think
got a
track
2 for
glimpse
1.
is a fair mechanic, man. Can that be nerfed right now, like in the middle of this game?
Oh, Smash! Finds the Naga illusion. Laguna's it again. 0 for 2.
And they're back up right now as well. 0 points net, level 14, dude. Come on, get 1 point. I can't handle this.
That drives me insane. Like when Naga first started getting played mid, I was just like, just put 1 point in it, man. Just 1 point. I realize
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the one. I'm also a big fan of the 1 point net as well, man. I would go so far as to say that you put 1 point in net.
Yes.
Anything else, do whatever you want. But I think at this point in the game, 1 point in net's pretty good.
Like it's gotta be so much. He got it now.
There you go, man. He heard me.
It's so valuable. I don't understand why you'd ever take stats over it. I mean, I understand.
I understand why you take stats over the other levels. I just
Yeah.
think you get 1 point.
Well, we got a little bit of a grouping here. Are they gonna?
You know, such a fast hero. It's so nice when
smoke.
she's netted. And you're seeing the gold lead maintained, but that's I'm sure that's not good for Radiant. They want to keep going up and go. Rosh is back up.
Yeah, I don't know how many people here are fans of Artosis or StarCraft 2 or StarCraft, Brood War in general.
You basically are Artosis, dude. You're Artosis.
Radiant's
Essentially.
top tower is under attack.
but Artosis is always
Radiant
he's
structure.
always
I'm like
says
shitty
when you're ahead,
places, though.
get more ahead, and that's how you should keep playing an advantage.
Radiant's middle
Like the
tower
goal isn't
is
always
under
necessarily
attack.
to win the game as soon as you get ahead. It's if you get further and further ahead, it becomes easier and easier.
It's a kill. Just being
Radiant's
ever
top
present in
tower
this top
is under
lane too,
attack.
man. This stuff is what Not Today wants to do. Jeez, man, it's so hard to get team names right. What Sector 5 wants to do is pressure and contain this team, but it's really hard. You want to contain Dire and get a
Radiant's
rush,
top tower
but
has
instead,
been
like you just
denied.
keep getting forced top. When it's not Naga, it's Storm.
Well, you know, we keep talking about this gold graph and how it's not really that indicative of how the game is right now. And, you know, we talked about it earlier as well. Shibby's getting close to that critical mass on the Storm Spirit. He's at 13 Bloodstone charges. So yeah, he's been doing a lot of like stuff on the other side of the on the other side of the map and just doing that rat plays and picking people off. But like, it's just gonna get better. He's just gonna get better and better at doing that as this game goes forward, as he gets more and more Bloodstone charges. Disruptor getting quite low to just the Naga illusions. We also had MKB finished by the gyrocopter.
Knight's building Scotty now, I believe. hell was that?
I missed it. I forgot to put my overlay on, so I was toggling it on. What is this shibby jumping around? Oh,
Yeah, just should be like just casually strolling through the enemy team. He's like, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm not. Like, all within the course of like a second.
Is under attack.
Octarine, he says, dude. And he says it's Octarine Court.
on the Naga?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
I didn't think about that. I still think it may be Scotty there, but I don't know why they keep fighting outside their base here like this.
You'll be looking up at the grass.
They're trying to defend Rosh. I know what they're doing. It's just...
Yeah,
Oh,
both
it's not
teams
that
are
bad.
kind of contesting over Rosh. Sector 5 was all hanging around it as 5. And the only reason that they got pulled away from it is because of this Naga up in the top lane threatening.
Well, yeah,
tier 3.
essentially what she's doing in top lane is contesting Rosh in a way, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not straightforward, but
Everything in Dota is push and shove. Or push or shove? Push or... Whatever that saying is, it's that.
it's yin and yang, dude, you know? Tide comes in, tide goes out.
Exactly.
Zap.
Does Shibby smell him, dude? At least Shibby smells his bounty hunter.
Oh, we got 9,000.
Yeah, dude, it's
network.
Octarine, man. I was definitely incorrect. I forget about that item, man. I forget it exists. outside of
Octarine's
the-
like incredible on the Naga. It's like one of the more OP heroes to get it on.
Ooh, we got problems on the
We'll find
Naga
a
side.
Naga. It lands at that time.
That was so cool,
No
dude.
song.
That was so freaking cool. And points of travel too. Oh man, that was really cool. It's really unfortunate for Dyer, but it's really cool. Can't beat that, right? That was awesome. Can you see it if Bounty Hunter's invisible? Can you see the TP animation? I'm not sure.
I don't think you can.
Dire's middle
I
tower
think you can.
is under attack. Dire's structures
It's a
are
mystery,
fortified.
dude.
We'll never know. Threatening the tier 3s here. Kinetic field won't trap anyone. Things coming off onto the side. They want to get an observer ward up onto the high ground here, giving them a little bit of vision. And we're going to have a hook shot in from Jenkins, but he just kind of wants to back away and he just gets blown up. Winter's Curse won't well, lock them down for a bit, but won't really dish out that much damage.
They're overstaying their welcome right now. Right at this moment. They
As
need
soon
to
as
leave right
Jenkins
now.
bought back, they need to back away, and they're going to do it, but they did stay a little bit longer than necessary. Shibby jumping on in.
Where did Shibby jump to, dude?
He was
Oh, he's just
CPing.
trying to clear them out.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
overshot where I was anticipating he was going to end up.
I thought he was going to stop them from running. I definitely thought
Yeah.
they had that.
I think they could have got a kill.
He's deciding whether or not... What is he doing right now? Oh, he's waiting for his illusions to get gold for his Octarine. So this is cool. This is a cool build, right? That's exciting.
Radiant's bottom tower
So you're
is
down to
under attack.
45 seconds cooldown on Song.
Yeah, maybe if
Homing in.
she had some hit points, it'd be good. Like, I think she needs a little more hit points.
Well, he'll go
How much
hard
does it
next.
give?
Over here now.
450. Yeah, probably hard. You know what I noticed, dude? It doesn't reduce the cooldown of Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah.
I buy it on one of the heroes I play. I can't think of which one it is. I buy it for fun. Oh, on Sand King. And it doesn't reduce the cooldowns of my Lincoln Sphere on
Radiant's
Sand King. It
bottom
really makes
tower
me
is
sad.
under attack.
I was in that game with you.
I do it all the
Figured that
time.
out, right?
You know, everybody's been in that game with me.
No, when
Position
we
1 Sand
first
King.
figured it out. I think we were playing together.
Oh yeah, that was sad, dude. I looked and it was still 16 seconds. I thought I was gonna be able to stack them on someone, you know, like stack 2 with the activatable, but it doesn't
Okay,
work.
that would be broken.
No, dude, it's a
I
strategy.
mean, not really.
Yeah,
Naga
when you
can
get
sleep and reset a fight every 45
seconds.
seconds. That's broken.
Yeah, it would be like a 5-second window. You could keep the 5-second window up, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know, man. Math is complicated. No, you definitely couldn't keep the 5-second window up.
Zap.
Or could you? I don't know, man. No, definitely not. I'm a little more awake now.
Radiant's
I was
bottom
getting
tower
sleepy.
is under attack.
Alright, here we
Dire's
go.
middle
The deciding
barracks are
fight.
under attack.
Finally, we're gonna have a push
Barracks.
for the tier 3. Or for the
Dire's
mid
middle
racks.
barracks
They must have not noticed the Radiant team still in your barracks.
Radiant
The
structures
problem is
are
like the only way
fortified.
they really
it's
have to
Rapier
engage
on
here.
Jargo,
Dire's
dude.
middle barracks has fallen.
Jargo's building a rapier, dude.
Why?
Radiant's bottom
I don't know.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
Or maybe it's
tower
an
has
abyssal blade,
fallen.
man. You think it's an abyssal blade? That'd be so cool, man. I hope it's an abyssal blade.
I know I would build an abyssal. But I don't think someone would build it in this
Radiant's
game. But
top
also, I
tower
don't
is
think
under attack.
they have any reason to go rapier.
Dude, abyssal blade is it could be abyssal. It's not a bad build. I thought about it already. I already theory crafted it all out. I masterminded it. It's good. You just drop it on Storm's head, and he's like, "Oh, holy shit! I just got abyssal," and he loses.
The problem I feel right now is
no!
like, what's to stop Sector 5 from just keep doing what they're doing? Like they just walked up
working.
onto the high ground. Like they just
I don't
walked
know,
up onto
this-
the high ground, took those mid racks, and then just walked away.
This-
Like imagine
The Storm's
They've
Church
got-
Okra is not putting in work, man. He needs my favorite items. Lincoln Shiva's guard. That's his ticket.
but it's like I don't know, like so imagine they've got a couple ways to engage. They've got the Storm just jumping in, which I don't think is really going to work for them. They've got Jenkins who jumps on in, and then he just gets blown up. And then they've got the Song, which they really need to kind of reset the fights.
Oh, look at this! It's the Boots of Travel 2, round 2!
Homing in.
My target.
Oh, dude, Linda's been
It is
netted.
just a 1-for-1 though.
It's a track 1-for-1, though, level 16 track. Oh no, Battle Hunter's level 11! What the hell?
But look at the gold swing, dude. 500 extra gold going the way of Imagine.
Yeah, that's crazy, but also Bounty Hunter's level 11, dude. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Wonder Woman's level 9!
It is an
You noticed
Abyssal as
that?
well.
Yeah, I figured it out. Like, I knew you wouldn't buy the rapier. It just took me a minute to put two and two together there. I mean, I could see it's a perfectly normal build. The best gyro skill is best with pure damage, and it's like pure damage and it's a disable. Like, why wouldn't you buy that item?
Couple smokes getting purchased here from the clock. So obviously Imagine wants to try and do something. Like moving out on the map, getting some pickoffs. But I definitely think if they're going to take a 5-man fight, they've got to do it in their own base. I don't think they're ready to push out on the map.
Dude, things were looking a lot better, like, a while ago. It's got a lot worse in the past 10 minutes. Dude, it all started with that super cool boost of travel gank on the Naga Siren. I'm pretty sure if that happened to me, I would probably surrender. I don't know about that, but
That might be
that
a
was
little,
that was freaking so cool,
a
man.
little drastic. Remember the...
Watch out for the courier. Wait, is that a courier? Oh, it's a friendly courier. What? Why is it so weird looking?
Talking about...
Oh, the courier's name is Torchic too. You see that?
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon.
You remember the era of the Tinker, where Tinker was getting picked all the time, and you had
No, dude, I completely forgot that.
Rexar or Beastmaster in the off lane? And you'd have the same thing, like the boots of travel onto the bird. So broken.
That's not as cool as Boots of Travel 2 is. That was so cool. Because, like, usually you would pick that up, like, when you're done, right? When you're done with items, you want to teleport your teammate. They're like, no, we're going to catch a Naga like this once, and it's going to be clutch. And then they did it. Oh my god.
Shooty comes
Oh my
jumping
god,
in,
Don
and
has Robin
Smash
trapped.
actually jumps early.
He's trapped! He's trapped!
He
That's
will catch the
hilarious!
Naga, but now Smash is just on his on
He's
his
trapped
own.
as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He gets a Laguna.
Oh,
I'm done.
they're Rat Central in the top lane, man.
They haven't actually dealt any real damage though. They got the tier 3 down to half, but that's not any real structure damage that's going to make a difference. Definitely a win for Imagine there. If that was a rapier, he would have killed that tier 3.
Illusion!
Wow,
So
someone's making fun of my vocabulary, dude. That's not nice.
Oh.
I have a very good vocabulary. It's very cool.
Radiant's bottom
If this
tower
was
is
ticketed,
under
this would be the
attack.
lowest level a Winter Wyvern has been. 40 minutes. That's not good.
Jackpot.
Dude, I gotta say, I gotta up the vocabulary, dude. Now the pressure's on. I gotta start saying stuff like nil for no reason.
God. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, dude. It's vernacular time.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have a Roche coming out from Imagine, and
This Rosh attempt is outstanding, man. It's downright dubious by the Dire team.
oh no,
Roshan
Chat, what have you
has
done?
fallen to the Dire.
what have you done?
Mine.
Roche will go down. Aegis going the way of Shibby.
Whoa, what'd
Or
I
going on
miss?
Shibby.
Zap!
And where's Stinger going? Just doing a little bit of warding. Where's the gem?
What is Winter Wyvern doing?
It's on Jenkins right now.
It's chilling, dude. It's chilling in his tree. That's where his nest is. Now that that objective's off the map, man, it's back to the drudgery of just the turtle game, man. It's a monotonous wave clear of the Naga Siren for the Dire team.
You're killing me, man.
What she's gonna do is circumvent the Radiant creep wave and catch the one behind it in order to kind of blockade the creeps off, you know?
Well, we are gonna have Shibby jumping forward. He is gonna catch the gyrocopter. And that's an easy kill for them. That's a mega
Not
kill
the boot to
streak.
top.
Going to the
Not
Nog
boot to
as
trouble
well.
too, this time.
He actually didn't go for the heart. He went with the Scotty. Sitting at
I was like
another
a-
4K gold.
That gank going wrong was like a complete juxtaposition of, you know, what was going on before. Help me, Niz. I need other big words. I'm running out.
I'm just sitting here shaking my head. Smash will pick up a sheep stick to add to his already pretty impressive item pool. He's 6 slotted. Courier almost going down there to the Naga illusions. Action in the top lane. Shibby comes jumping on in. He'll go after the disruptor as his first target.
That should help.
Glimmer Cape is going to keep him alive for a while. But then he'll try to force staff to safety, but not going to be able to do so. TP doesn't go off in time. Meanwhile,
Radiant's
Jenkins
middle tower is under
and
attack.
Misko going at it above where the top tier 1 normally is, but that's long dead.
This is what recovery looks like, man.
That's that kill
This is
there.
really good.
3 heroes getting picked off.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That was a 3 for nilness.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to do anything on the back of it? Like, certainly that's going to be a nice gold swing in their favor, but they're not going to be able to punish yet. They're not going to be able to
Do they
break a
need
tier
to,
3.
though? That's a question. They need to, or now Storm's back.
I don't
Right?
think
Storm's
they
having
will.
a really hard time.
Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier, and I just said you just need to buy some more time for your Naga. And
Naga's
once,
essentially 6 slotted now, though, right? Oh, one more item, but she has a gold for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
but the gyro's been 6 slotted a long time ago. I guess you could replace the S and Y, but
Radiant's top tower
oh,
is
you've
under
got the
attack.
face boots still. Sorry, I missed that. Do you even go for a BKB here as gyro?
Is Gyro this timing? Maybe when you're about to push high ground. But I don't think so, dude. He's 6 slotted.
He's got the
Well,
face.
he can sell his face, but he can sell his face. Maybe BKB. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, maybe you're right. Or you could always also
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
dude, you can disassemble Abyssal. So if he really wanted to, he could disassemble into BKB Rapier and try to end like that.
I don't know if that's...
Seems like a play, dude. I mean, if things start to look more grim for the Radiant team.
Visibility.
Yeah. So there we go. Finally the heart comes out.
Bountiful.
Jenkins hasn't made like any item progression
Rock it on.
Felt like he got that blade mail a long time ago. Oh, they will find a target with that flare. Shibi's going to jump on in and smash. Pops the BKB. He's going to try to run away. The hook shot actually hit the Naga illusion, so he wasn't able to close the gap completely on the Lina, but they're going to catch him anyways. Kill going to Shibi. They're going to find Stinger as well, so this is going to be a double kill for Imagine. Or is it? FPS comes blinking in with the Echo, and it's actually a double kill for the Gyrocopter. Imagine hadn't picked up a single kill since killing Smash.
He needs to jump before getting tracked. Now he's definitely dead.
He's got no mana. He's going to go down. He's got the Aegis.
This is fightable, maybe. Oh no,
Static
it's not.
Storm, yeah. So Shibi's going to go down here. And what was looking like a good pick off for Team Imagine definitely didn't end
Yeah.
good.
I think they thought they were. You know what happened, man? The Winter River got abyssal before he could ult. He didn't get an ult off from the play. It's pretty unfortunate.
That pickup. Showing its value. I heard the song go off in the fight, but where was the Naga? Like, it must have been really far off to the left
He's
side.
right here. He's right here. He's
Oh.
in the small camp.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's how Shibi got so far. Because of that song there, yeah. What am I saying? It's been a long day, guys.
It's been a long night, dude.
Really long.
Can you imagine casting a TI, man? How much they have to cast? They get breaks in between, though. That's the thing.
I haven't been casting much recently either, so my voice it's feeling it. I'm trying to
Remember
keep
some
going
nights
here,
you
guys.
did like the entirety of sex. It was like really draining as well.
Yeah.
You've started just doing the last few rounds, right?
I typically cast like 4 rounds. But after SDL, there wasn't really much to cast because SCS wasn't running. So it's been like 2 months. Well, Shibi will find a target here. He's going to grab Stinger. And that should be a kill for them.
Where was the detection there?
Nusham got track.
You blew it.
Oh, Nusham has track. Makes sense. Good old Nusham, man. He's doing good without this game. Zebra's having the time of his life.
It's actually funny because in the draft I mentioned the fact that there's a lot of really good things for the Rubik to steal this game. And that was way before the Bounty Hunter had ever got picked. And now we're seeing him
Wow,
steal track.
this is really good for Dyer. Like,
I wonder if the length of the game that Sector 5 played earlier, the game 2 in the previous set, just like a 70-minute game, maybe they're just getting tired.
maybe, dude. I don't like speculating like that though, personally, but maybe, dude.
I don't know, it seems like
playing
they're
this
just
Naga is
making
tiring
some-
by itself.
They're making some uncharacteristic late game mistakes, and honestly, like, all credit goes to Imagine as well, because they're capitalizing on them, and that's essentially what Dota is. It's a game of mistakes, but it takes the other team to play well to capitalize on those mistakes.
To be fair, I think every team makes
pickoffs.
mistakes against late game Storm, man.
Yeah.
There's just so many
Disruptor's in
mistakes to
trouble.
make.
Jenkins making sure to not use his hook shot here. 'cause he
Appreciate
might
with
need
this
it if
track,
he
man.
gets
This is
glimpsed. We actually are going to have a fight here as Gyro's choosing to come in and fight Winter's Curse. Not going to
Where's the party?
make him attack anything. It looks like
He's
Imagine's just
ratting
going
by
to
the tower.
completely
Mid-tier,
back away.
mid-tier.
As Tier
This
3's
is-
taking a lot of damage. The bottom lane too, as the Tier 3's already down.
This is incredible.
Echo Slam coming up from UPS. They may actually find the kill on the Naga here. Tried to get the song off, but was stunned before he could finish the
It's still a
animation.
really good job.
Is he going to get the Tier 3 on top too?
Radiant structures
Oh,
are
Glyph's
falling.
going to come
Perhaps,
out when it's at 39. Yeah,
He may still
basically,
get it. He's gonna get it. Oh, denied.
almost all three
Dead.
lanes
Being denied.
exposed right now. The mid, 360 HP on that tower.
It's one of the most frustrating things in Dota, man, playing against Naga Siren in this situation.
Well, this is the test for the new addition to the roster. They replaced Shredder with Frangray, and now it's up to him to really carry them on out. The end of this game. Credit is also due to everyone else, though. Shibi's been creating so much space. I actually haven't looked at the gold graph in a long time, and it's coming
Yeah,
back.
it's the lowest it's been. It's actually the lowest it's been since 13 minutes or so, dude. That's just gigantic for them. They have a glyph here to save Naga's buyback.
Dire's structures
Yeah, I
are
mean, we're only
fortified.
looking at 10 seconds. I think they'd be okay with giving up their tier 3. I don't think Rax are going to go down here. Glimpse already used, sending Jenkins back. Fortunately, he doesn't have Aghanim Scepter, so he can't just hookshot back in.
Dire's top
Thorn
barracks
can
are
kill this
under
gyro right now.
attack.
Melee Rax are down. Here comes the Naga, though. Winter Wyvern's going down, and here comes Shibby. He comes jumping in, pops the BKB, gets the pull off on the gyrocopter. Kinetic Field goes down, as well as the Static Storm.
Shibby needs to jump
will be
from
able to back
Valve.
away.
I don't know what he's doing.
They have Songed, and it looks like they're gonna stand on top of Sector 5. They want to keep pushing this fight. We got a Glimmer Cape from the
Radiant's
Disruptor
top barracks are
to
under
protect him
attack.
from Shibby as he's coming after. They will find one target. It is going to be UPS on the Earthshaker.
Dire's middle tower is
And they're going to
under
find
attack.
Stinger as well up on the high ground. This Static Storm is actually Nusham's as he stole that, I think. Right? That was Nusham. Looks like he stole
That didn't go exactly how they wanted.
Invis
for
after.
Sure. I think Shibby needs to stand in back of Fountain and jump, man.
certainly for the initiation of that fight.
Yeah, he's jumping from like here.
I think
There's gotta be some kind of reason why he does that, but I don't know.
I can think about just that fight and why he was doing it. Probably because they didn't have the Naga. They were still waiting on the Naga to respond, so they needed another hero up there, another body.
Is he about glimpse, man? Is that what he's thinking about?
Maybe. He doesn't feel like he can just jump right back if he's coming all the way from Fountain after getting glimpsed. Gonna have another hook shot from Jenkins. This is gonna net them the kill. Nice cogs, trapping two. Smash will be able to walk out, but he's already lost half his HP, and that was the duration of his BKB. Nusham this time steals Dragon Slave.
It's just really fortunate for the entire team. Couldn't counter, man.
Well, they got the 2 kills. There is a buyback available on Smash, but I don't think they're going to try to push, especially with
I think
Roshan,
they'll rush.
unless they were able to bring down the gyrocopter as well.
Shibby was jumping from here. Maybe he's thinking about glimpse, but he also had the Void Stone in his inventory. I'm pretty sure if you jump from Fountain with Bottle, it's way better. Like you just spam Bottle and jump from Fountain.
Oh, this Roche is going down so slow.
The Naga's not there. It
Radiant's
does more
bottom
damage.
barracks are
So.
under attack.
Naga just slept as well to delay them, and they're actually going to bail out of the Roche, and they're going to go fight instead. Jenkins traps Stinger. Will he be able to finish this kill off? Looks like he will, maybe. Either way, Shibby's going on UPS.
Oh, he's not seeing the flag on him.
Shibby's so low. Now Van in a man fight with Fangray here, and we're gonna have Smash TP on
Abyssal
in,
comes out.
and that's gonna turn
What a-
everything around. But Hold Embrace will heal him back up.
Manta
But
was up
eventually
there.
he'll go
Yeah,
down
that
with
was
the
up
Static
there.
Storm.
Are under attack.
He may have been able to Manta out of that, man. It was up.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Jenkins gets glimpse back, but he will go
This is a
down.
great game.
I admire
This has been so back and forth.
your ability.
What looked like a very one-sided game has now kind of become anyone's game. As we're just having buybacks just trading back and forth.
They lost top range racks there.
Yeah, so we do have 2 sets of racks down from Imagine, but we do have to keep in mind that there is top racks exposed. Mid racks almost
I think
exposed.
Shibby kind of thought they were wiping them there, and he
bottom racks
he
exposed.
pursued instead of staying on the gyrocopter, and then gyros started fighting and winning.
I
So
mean,
it was,
it definitely looked one-sided. Like Imagine was just going to kind of run over them, and I think they just got too ahead of themselves. Like you said, they just didn't pick off the targets that they need to pick off, and then say, okay, we got 2 or 3 kills. Now we can go take.
like he literally pulled the gyro right here, and then didn't right here, and then jumped down to here while he was pulled instead of finishing him.
Mhm.
But I guess he thinks he can't do that much damage to gyro with Satanic and Butterfly, and his damage is better spent actually hitting someone. Maybe that's what he's going through his head. This is really risky for them to continue. They just
I don't know what was going on there, but they will use the song here to to just kind of
He's
reset the fight
getting
after
pulled out of
getting
this song, man.
2 kills.
3,
No
2,
buybacks
1,
available.
pull.
Yeah,
Well,
he didn't.
his pulse up.
He's just going to jump away. Chibi on really low HP, going to try to back away. Static Storm will come down, but it's not really overlapping on the kinetic field. I think one of those is the Rubik's as well, but we will eventually get a 5-man wipe, so imagine the Naga TPing all the way back to wipe out the creep wave. That was a very strange fight. It was a weird opening. Sector 5, they opened...
Champ's playing so well, dude.
They opened
stealing
with...
everything.
Oh, yeah. But they opened with the Bounty Hunter and the Lina on a Naga that they didn't know was alone. Is this a really
It's like they
weird
vacuumed
opening?
themselves in a Wyvern ultimate Boots Travel team. It's really weird.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely
we do have a
questionable
little bit of time
interaction.
here. I think we're probably going to get evened up with our
Radiant's
racks.
middle tower is under attack.
I don't think Imagine will get 2 sets of racks. I think they will get at least 1. Or sorry, I don't think they'll get 3. I think they'll get at least 1, maybe 2, depending on how much they're able to split. Cooldown's going to come down, kind of delay them here.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Mid melee racks about to go down. They're going to get the top melee racks here.
Radiant's top
As they're going to
barracks
back.
has
The
fallen.
Naga backs away for a second and his team just
Radiant's
re-engages on the
bottom
mid.
barracks
I thought
are under
I thought he was
attack.
gonna Manta dodge that.
Shibby comes jumping in from way downtown. And now they're
On
just
the
gonna
gyro.
focus down the
Gyro
gyro.
fast.
If they get the kill here, this is huge. He's not down. He's down for another 110 seconds. No buyback for him. We do have Smash
their own
respawning
fighting.
right now.
Man. That's
The
Radiant's
melee
middle
racks go
barracks
down
are
and
under
oh,
attack.
we will have the
Damn,
Laguna.
killed the Naga.
Radiant's
Got
middle
Nusham.
barracks
Shibby
has
getting
fallen.
stunned up. He's dropping quite low as well. He will go down. Smash getting the kill there. As looks like Sector 5 will be able to hold on here, but they have lost 2 sets of racks.
You're not gonna be able to he has Manta as well up.
Naga might just be able to buy enough time at the bottom on the racks. Echo
Yes,
Slam
man,
coming
this
out,
is-
not really doing anything.
Yeah, they've lost, man.
Shibby keeps jumping forward. We'll get the Disruptor. He's going to get the Earthshaker as well.
Radiant's
And now
bottom
it's just
barracks are
up to
under
the
attack.
Lina and the Bounty Hunter to defend. And count that just the Lina, as the Bounty's going to go down here. So Smash has to pull some magic.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
As we've got Mega Creeps, and it looks like Team Imagined are going to take this best of 3.
Bounty Hunter is back.
And take the invite to go to the main qualifiers for their chance at going to the main event at ESL New York.
Radiant's
Still no
middle
GG
tower
called
has
yet,
fallen.
so I guess it's not official.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is under attack.
But it's really just a matter of time here as they're just slowly finishing it off. They're going to kill the Bounty Hunter one more time. They're going to kill Smash again. And there we go. All 5 heroes are dead on the side of Sector 5. GG will get called by Smash. GG well played. Comes out from everyone,
Radiant's
and
ancient
wow.
is under attack. Dire victory.
Shout out to Vanessa, apparently. And Mags. Well, guys, that was a quite entertaining game to finish off the best of 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know my ability to cast has I kind of slowed down as that game kept going, but
Yeah, I'm a casting zombie right now.
yeah, I'm definitely quite tired, a little worn out, but
Good time though.
yeah, Imagine will advance Sector 5. They're definitely still a team with a lot of potential, but this time, the old Leviathan beats the old Not Today.
It's so silly.
It is so silly thinking of it that way, but I mean, with both these teams within the past
Formerly
month changing their
The
name,
old bag of chips with pepperoni.
yeah.
Good old BCP.
Once again, guys, we had so many people in here, so many new faces in here. I do appreciate you guys enjoying these games of Dota with us, even if some of you weren't the biggest fans of some of the casting. But if you did enjoy the casting, do hit that follow button, twitch.tv/NizCast. I do try to cast as much stuff as I can. Big shout out to Goofy, who was my co-caster tonight. You can follow him on his own Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GoofyGG. And shout out to Indie Bear, who is on stats all night long. He also has his own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/IndieBearDota. Or Indie Bear, sorry. His Twitter is at IndieBearDota. Goofy's is at GoofGoofGG. And
Yeah,
of course,
I apologize for that. It's really hard to do a Twitter name.
of course, you guys are on my Twitch channel.
So
So hit the follow button there. My Twitter is at NizCast. And all the games I cast, so the 2 best of 3s I cast tonight, will get thrown up on my YouTube channel. I archive all my casts there. So you can check that out at NizCast, or youtube.com/NizCast. But,
thanks, guys. Follow me on Twitch, because I'm awful on Twitter.
Well, once again, guys, it was incredible the number of people that came and watched today. It's really awesome. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the game as much as we did. And hopefully we get to see these, or at least Team Imagine, go through the main qualifiers to make it to the main event in New York in the first week of October. All 3 of us that we're casting tonight are going to be there, so we're really excited about that. And it'd be really awesome if we could cheer for a team like Imagine. But that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. And yeah, have a good one, guys.